USS Dubstep. Alright, welcome back. Time for another episode of Let's Play Star Trek Online, and time for another storyline mission. It's time for the next episode in the Davidian arc that we are doing called What Lies Beneath. So, let's do it, shall we? What lies beneath? Something more than Davidians haunts the lower levels of a 200-year-old space station. Will you survive long enough to learn the truth? Dun dun dun! It's clear that the Davidians are more of a problem than we initially thought. We know they're in the neutral zone. Now we know that they're on the Derzana station as well. And there's already been deaths there. In addition, she indicated that the lower levels of the station were a trouble spot. Those levels aren't used as part of the club, and they haven't been maintained for years. And the Ferengi are quite, okay, to put any efforts into maintenance that isn't absolutely necessary. That means we don't really know what's down there. So, we have to take a lift down and check it out. Oh, and I expect it to be messy down there. Don't forget to take an emergency beacon and go to the lower levels. We're going to get a triolic pattern enhancer. And again, if you're familiar with Time's Arrow in TNG, this is the same type of device that Data and them used to phase shift into the Davidian reality, basically. So that is a really cool thing. It gives you plus 13 all damage resistance and negative 110 proton resistance while you're inside the pattern enhancer field. So it's a cool little thing to have. I used to use it a lot when it first came out, but kind of not very useful after that because it requires you stand in one area for it to work. Can't really move around too much. But it's good if you need to set up a bunker type of situation. And with the old style combat, since it was slower and harder to kill, you often found yourself in more bunker type situations where you had to stay in one spot and hunker down and defend that area. But now that things move faster with the combat, you don't really end up doing that. You end up running around more and kind of running through everything. So kind of has diminished the usefulness of this item. But anyway, we're going to get it, so that's that. Now, this mission is quite... This mission is quite scary. The first time I played this, it was dark, it was quiet, there wasn't a light on in my room as I played this thing. And that's how I recommend it. Turn off all the lights around you. Turn up the volume as loud as you can. And prepare to be scared. This is probably the scariest mission that Star Trek Online has to offer. And I mean scary in the way of haunted. And it's probably the only haunted mission that Star Trek Online has to offer. But it's really cool. And I wish they would do more of these kind of missions because I like a good scare. I like scary stuff. Give me something that pops out. Give me something dark. Give me ghosts. I think that's cool stuff. So I wish they would make more scary missions like this. This one is unique. And it's easy to get lost because it's going to be very, very dark, as you see. So first we have to dock at the public zone, which is Derzana Station, and from there we'll go to the lower levels. Oh, this would be a good time to use a triolic tribble, since we are going to be fighting the Davidians. That's fluid egg rating crossfire. Where's my triolic tribble? Oh, I don't have a triolic tribble. I have to make one or get one. I don't have one. There should be an exchange here. I should be able to buy one for pretty cheap. Let's see. Triolic tribble, yeah. I mean, it's under 1,000 EC, so they're really cheap. So buy yourself a triolic tribble. You can make one, of course, but I mean, they're so cheap. Why not just buy one and have that for this mission? I had an ability rank 2. Oh yeah, I got cover shield. I haven't showed you guys that. Since I'm a lieutenant commander, I got a lieutenant commander rank 2 a while back, and that was the cover shield that was added. It's a engineer ability again. So I think that's all my abilities right now. So good. We will. Our triolic tribble is well, it looks like they've changed it. Plus 3.3 all damage resistance for 3,600. Yeah, it gives more damage resistance, so I'm going to go ahead and use that. Triolic damage resistant buff. So now I got that going. Alright. Now we can go over and start the mission, which is right here at this panel. Descend into the lower maintenance levels, and we get our full away team with this. Very, very nice. As you can see, it's dark. And there's, I hope you can, this translates on YouTube. I'm not sure how bright this video is going to end up being. I actually have the brightness turned up in the game so that you can see it better. So we'll see if it's turned up enough. Anyway, there's all my bridge officers. Now we need to take an emergency flashlight. And there's a little cool thing you can do here. Go to this box and grab your flashlight. And now take the flashlight, which is in your inventory, and put it on your bridge officers under devices. Put it. Now this is lit up again. We can take another emergency flashlight. We can go back here and put it on another bridge officer. Then we can come back and get another flashlight. And then we can yet put it on another bridge officer. And get another flashlight. And put it on my last bridge officer. And finally get myself a flashlight. And of course you do have to equip it, so don't forget to do that. And now I've got a flashlight. Now my bridge officers will occasionally use their flashlight. I would not say it's consistent. They sometimes turn them on, they sometimes don't. Sometimes they leave them on, sometimes they have no effect, it's just a light coming from their head. So it's kind of weird, but maybe they'll use them. I hope so, because it's kind of cool when they do. Alright, so turn on my flashlight, and there we go. You can see the light is giving me a very narrow field of vision, so it's not helping me a whole lot. But it's there. Triolic waves, there must be Davidians nearby. And there's other creatures as well down here. There's cobwebs. This place hasn't been used in ages. Lights are flickering. See, I love this little hovering flashlight thing. See, that to me is futuristic. You know, if it's the future, this is the 25th century, I think everything should hover. I think I should be able to take like a data pad and just throw it up in the air, have it hover and follow me. Or have a holographic display that's projected in front of my face that follows me as I walk. And it's kind of like see-through, so you can see through it. That's the future to me. That's the kind of stuff we should be seeing. So this hovering flashlight, that's the kind of stuff we should be seeing. It's the future, right? Alright, now you can go this way, But or one of them, it might be the next door. One of them is a trap, and a thing from the ceiling falls on you. And if you're an engineer, you can get past some of these doors. This door is stuck, so if you're not an engineer, you can go around that way, and a thing will fall on your head. And there's some bugs. But since I'm an engineer, I can fix this door and open it. So that's easy. Davidians. And yes, you are going to encounter them. If you get lost and can't figure out where to go, right now we got to find a maintenance lift. Bring up the map, and it's that circle-y thing right there. And you can leave the map, because this level is hard to see. So you can leave the map like that, you know, put it on your screen so that you see it all the time. And that way you'll figure out where to go. So we got to come right around here to this room. There's some more of those bugs. Spiders, actually. And we come to this door, it opens, and now we're going to get to fight some Davidians, and I'm going to show you this synchronic proton gun. Here's the chain one. Isn't that sweet? It does a lot of damage to the Davidians. Ah, see, now they've turned on their flashlights. I have no idea why. Only a couple of them have. Two of them have turned on their lights. And why is she running the opposite direction? The AI pathing is kind of stupid sometimes. My characters will end up running completely the opposite direction for no apparent reason at all. The Davidians are definitely getting more aggressive. So, now I got two of their flashlights on. Like, come back. No, stop. See, why is she running all the way in that room? Ridiculous. Stupid, stupid people. And you can get easily lost in this place. It's really dark. And I need to go over here first. Access maintenance lift. Someone's put the lift on emergency lockdown. We'll have to override the lockdown. So now we need to go back to this panel over here. Now we need to take the lift to the computer core. Go back to this panel again and activate maintenance lift. Now it'll transport us to not the computer core. This isn't the computer core level. Now we are... it appears that the lift is stuck. We're somewhere on a maintenance level for environmental controls and waste recycling. We'll need to track down the damaged junctions on this floor and repair or bypass them before we can take the lift. The puzzles on this one are not hard. It's just a matter of finding out where they are because it's dark and you can get lost. So first we need to override the door lock so we can open this door. And then get out before the door closes again. Captain, the door, we're locked in. Yeah, this door closes and locks us in. Someone's locked the door. And we can barely reach our ship. There's too much interference from our ship. They killed the bugs for me. And here's a data pad. Read maintenance log entry. This is somebody who we can't see. So you can read that. Gives you a little background. One of the areas, if you look on the map, you'll see several circles we need to go to. The first one is right here through this hallway. And every time you activate one of these relays, Davidians are going to come attack you. So we'll repair a relay. Now it's time to fight. See, that phase shifted shield is really helping my shields. The Davidians aren't affecting my shields at all. It's basically just my health that they're affecting. And I just leveled up. Now I'm Lieutenant Commander 15. So all the enemies on this mission are now going to be one level below me. My flashlight turned off, so I'll turn it back on. Now when I first did this mission, I got so lost that it's unbelievable. I saw all these things and where I'm supposed to go, and I couldn't figure out how to get to them. There was like one back here you're supposed to get to, and I tried going up these stairs that are back here. I tried going in this corner. I tried going everywhere I could here, and I mean I could not get to it. It took me a very long time to figure out where to go. Thankfully I've done this so many times I now know where everything's at, but first time I did this I got so messed up in here. It didn't help that I couldn't see anything. Hello, is someone out there? Please help me. That voice is coming from the communications console. Let me make sure my voice volume is up. Music volume, ambient voice volume, yeah. It's on, okay. Alright, cool. And there's water dripping here. Barely see it. Use communication console. Hello, is someone there? Please, you have to help me. I came down here to check out one of the atmosphere regulators and someone shot me. Who shot you? I'm not sure. I didn't get a good look. He was so fast. I'm switching to manual override. Try to release. Oh, he's back. He's... No. What? Now I gotta open the door. And here's that person. Check a victim. Multiple phaser burns and concussions. This woman was murdered. The wounds are still warm. She was just killed a few seconds ago. There are no other exits or entrances into this room, and transporters are offline. How could she be killed if she was alone in a locked room? That's a good question. Here's another maintenance log entry. Feel free to read that if you wish. And here's one of the relays. This is one that I couldn't find for the life of me. It took me so long to find the first time. Reroute relay. So that's number 1 and number 2 relays. Gotta find number 3 and 4. Oh, there's some bugs in here. Easy. Uh-oh, Davidians. But now that I did that relay, this door opened to my left as I came down that hall. So now I can go into this room. And this relay... Uh-oh. Crap. See, they regenerate their health by doing that. It just makes it my job harder. Here's a relay. Activate backup relay number 4. We got one more relay we gotta find. Turn my flashlight back on. It goes off when you do combat. It's gonna be down this way.
Paniken, I see them. Bonniekin, Bonniekin, what will you do?
What was that? The whole place just went weird. Bonnie Ken. Spooky. Aha. The other relay is right here. What is that? It's firing at me. He just vanished. What was that? And he gave me evil nanites all over myself that aren't really doing anything to me. Now we gotta look for the encryption key. And that's back in that main room we came in.
Bonniekin, Bonniekin, dress on yet. Bonniekin, Bonniekin, soon you'll be dead.
That voice is so creepy. That's one of the best voices in this game, hands down, period. That's just awesome. They need to do more stuff like that. Scare us to death. That's what I want. It looks like he's wearing a dress. Or no clothes at all. It's a hologram. Oops. I'm about to die. Got Davidians attacking me and Bonnie Kins, and I'm on fire. A malfunctioning hologram. No wonder. The triolic energy would have degraded his program and caused instability, and the Davidians didn't bother it because it had no neural energy for them to feed upon. It looks like the encryption key for the door might correspond to a subroutine embedded in the hologram's mobile emitter. We should be able to use it to open the door. Mobile emitters are still rare outside of Starfleet. The staff here must have sent quite a lot of latinum to attain one. If you ask me, Balan might be selling more than drinks in Dabo. It'd be best if someone keeps an eye on him. So it was a bad hologram. That's a cool little twist there. I liked that. Now we gotta go back to the turbo lift that we came in at and take it to the computer core, which is where we were meant to go in the first place. That was just a little diversion. This is it. We've made it to the computer core level. On this station, the core itself is down a long ramp area, past some regulator rooms. We should head there as quickly as possible. And now I've got all of my bridge officers have their lights on now. See, isn't that cool? If you go back to the place like that and collect each one for your bridge officer, and now on any mission we go on, they'll have lights on them. That's just something unique. Why not? You can do it. And we need to go through this door. Another locked door. We have to use the secondary security console to access core. Through this door. I'm gonna go up this ramp. And Davidians. No, I didn't want that. Grant core access. See, I don't have a. I don't have any health sticks. I know when I get to the final boss, he's pretty tough. I wish I had some health things, but I got none. Uh-oh, a dead person, a red shirt. We can't scan them. Secure the computer core. This is not the computer core, by the way. It's just something we have to go around. Ah, there we go. Examine body. Sir, this person is from the 23rd century. The Davidians must be bringing their victims through time. We have to stop them before they're responsible for any of their deaths. They could disrupt the timeline. So, there's a connection with the 23rd century. Very interesting. Very interesting. This part freaked me out the very first time I saw it because I thought I had to fight them. And boom, there they all are. But you don't have to fight them. Thank goodness. That would have been a lot. Uh-oh. There's supposed to be something to scan in these rooms. Maybe this one isn't the room. That one was just empty. This, uh-oh, one of my bridge officers is dead. This appears to be a regulator room for the computer core's power system. The Davidians are probably leeching power from the station to keep their gate active. We could use this console to set up a power spike that we might trigger near the computer core, which might disrupt the Davidians and their gate. These are optional things you can do in each of these rooms as we go down the ramp. You don't have to do them, but I am going to choose to do them. To do all that, but first I want to revive my bridge officer. Why did he die? Crazy person. Don't die again. So all these things are optional. You don't have to go into each of these doors down the ramp and do these things, but I'm going to. And just to do them. Cool. So here's one of the computers. Regulate core power. Cool, that's done. Let's keep going down. And here's another room. This looks like a field control station. We could set up the field systems here so that we can activate them in the computer core area to counteract the Davidians' phase shifting abilities. That would push them out of sync with our universe. Let's do it. Cool. Spiders. Someone should really come down here and clean this place up. Oh crap. Forgot about that. Alright, now we're at the boss. And he's pretty tough. Show you guys what the cover shield does. It could be useful here. That's what it does. Blocks your path. So not very useful right now with the Davidians. Crap. Run! I'm dying, my bridge officers are dead. This is where I wish I had some health regenerator thingies. Well, that went well. That went real well. Got him on that one. That was difficult. There have been times it has taken me several times to do that. Alright, scan the Davidian portal. The Davidian's time portal heads back to the 23rd century. There's no telling how much trouble the Davidians may be causing in the past, where the technology to detect them just doesn't exist. Once we get readings on the portal, we should take them back to Deep Space K7. Their computing facilities are far more... So now, we'll find the portal back here. It leads to the 23rd century. Scan the portal. Now we gotta take our data to K7. So that's it. We gotta beam up. I got a new officer for leveling up. I'll look at him in a minute. Let's go to K7. And you'll notice I think I lose my flashlight. You don't get to keep your flashlight, unfortunately. I wish you could. I don't see why you shouldn't be able to, but yeah, we lose our flashlight. But now my bridge officers still have their flashlights, so that's why if you give one of them a flashlight, you will still ultimately have a flashlight. But you'll lose it if you put it on yourself or something, I think. But anyway. Alright, case 7. Yay, we've only got 2 more missions left in this series. We've got, well, after this one, we've got Everything Old is New and then Night of the Comet. So only 2 episodes left for this series arc, the Davidians. So that's really cool. It's a good series. Really nice rewards. And fun. The next 2 episodes are going to involve time travel. Yes, we are going to see the 23rd century. Or at least Drozana Station in the 23rd century. But it's still none, and K7, I forgot about that. Nonetheless, it is very interesting. So that will be fun. Alright, so orbit K7. Dock. Dock, goose. Go to the K7 computers, which I'm guessing have changed location now that they've moved everything around in here. But here they are back here. Analyze, scan data. Preliminary analysis. Temporal incursion consistent with Davidian time portal technology. Approximate linked date. Stardate 2715.6. Earth Standard Year 2265. Kirk's time. Davidian portal based on phase-shifted tachyon spin supported by draw from Drozana Station power supply. Can the portal be safely closed or used? Portal suffers from instability due to quantum particle entanglement with phase-shifted particles. Portal can be enlarged or accessed with modulated directed energy when phase-shifted entangled matter reaches critical point. Sir, this means that when the triolic energy surges peak, we could remodulate an energy weapon, even a hand phaser, to use the portal and travel back in time. We could stop the Davidians at the source. Return to your ship and hail your contact via a secure channel. So now we are done. We get to go to what lies beneath. Hail Starfleet. We get to choose our trialic pattern enhancer. And that mission is now done. Next mission, we will go to the 23rd century. Let's see what our new officer is. For leveling up, I'm going to get, she's going to get some Mark IV stuff on her. And it's a, it's just a Bajoran. Oh, that's my bridge officer, duh. Requisitions. I can get a Betazoid engineering, Bajoran science, or a Klingon tactical officer. Well, I don't need any more engineers, that's for sure. I'll go ahead and get the Klingon tactical officer. I don't know if I'll use him or not, but go ahead and get him anyway. I can sell him if I need to. Alright. Got rid of that. Oh, he's ugly. One ugly. Looks like Santa Claus. Klingon Santa Claus. Anyway. Okay. I'm done with that. I'm done with this mission. So, next time, we go to the 23rd century.